can do this with my eyes closed. It's too easy. Too easy. I can do this with my eyes closed. It's too easy. Too easy. It's too easy. I've been there, done it, seen it. Boy, all that like Kenny. Still got crack, they fiendin'. Flow still hot like Phoenix. Shine so bright, I'm gleaming. This off top, I'm tweaking. Fresh out the rat like me. And I'm still tryna fight my demons. Cause we all gotta act like Tina. That's why I gotta ride with the Nina. Outside, it's a war going on. Make me put my hands on my head like a Macarena. They want you walking on board like Kima. And give a F to you like John Cena. Putting blood on the brand new Beamer. Tryna earn they stripes like Adidas. You get cold when you ride with the heater. It'll turn you to a dog like a Keeta. And expose to a cat like a cheetah. They smoke my partner like reefer. Dime lo porque o no entiendo know me gente must really need Jesus. They shed real blood, I never seen the crypt and I believe it. It's too easy. Too easy. I can do this with my eyes closed. It's too easy. It's too easy. I can do this with my eyes closed.
What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. So today we're going to be finally finishing the move bumper for the rear of the F-150. But as you guys can tell right here, we have an oven. So very soon we're going to be starting powder coating. I have to get a 240 amp extension, or 240 volt 50 amp extension cord to run this in the garage because I don't have room where my only 240 plug is at, which is in my laundry room. And if I own this house, I could probably install another one in here. Probably pay an electrician to do that so I don't burn my house down. But I don't own it, so I'm actually getting an extension cord, and we're gonna be using this out here. But big shout out to Mile High Duramax because we have an Eastwood powder coating done thanks to him. So that is going to be coming very soon on the channel.
They shed real blood, I never seen the crypt and I believe it. It's too easy. Too easy. I can do this with my eyes closed. It's too easy. It's too easy. I can do this with my eyes closed. It's too easy. Too easy. With my eyes closed. It's too easy.
Alright, let's hope this thing does not fall on my head. I should die. Everything's gonna be a-okay.
Never at ease, I don't know a limit. Chasing a dream, I don't know what sleepers. I got a queen, she lit me to evening. She ripe like a peach and she snapped me the snippet. You well overdue for that link up in person. Text me to fall through a murder, she wrote it. Sitting on the courage of doing the service. Pull up to the crib, I'm equipped with the brush strokes. Cutthroat from the low, where no love goes. Women buddy like it's been that.
Alright, you guys want to see an absolute wiring nightmare? I got broken plugs, butt connectors, everything zip tied together, whatever the hell's going on with these things. And then this shows the type of repair shop that did the work on this truck when I was in high school. That replaced the bumper, the bedside, the tailgate. If I remember correctly, this used to be underneath my old bumper. I didn't even know it was still back there. I was literally just hiding behind the bumper. But yeah, this is the type of stuff that they do. Now we've got our bumper here with our north lights, which, waiting on doing a video on these. I was gonna do the front ones, but I'm missing 2 pods, so they're getting shipped out to me. And I was missing some hardware, so that's all on its way to me. Alright, so we have it all laid out. I'm not really entirely sure how this goes together. I know those are a mount, so I'm going to go ahead and take those out there and get them on the truck. mounts are on, those went on 100 times easier than the front, just because I didn't have the tweaked frame or anything like that, and I was able to use the correct hardware. I didn't have to go buy any hardware at the front. You guys know, I think the body shop that worked on this truck, I know I mentioned them a lot, but they ruined a lot of things for me. They used the wrong hardware on the front, so then when I got the move bumper, I didn't have the correct hardware for the factory mounts. I had to go buy hardware and everything. Don't have to do that with the rear. We got everything on there. Okay, so if you're building one of these kits yourself and you're trying to figure out how everything goes, this is the flat spot. Like I thought, this goes over top your hitch. So this is facing up, and then this is facing down. These little square, well not square, but these little metal plates right here, and then there's another one right here. They angle like this, so then your wing pieces right here, they line all the way up across. So what I did is I held it in place, and I had my wife mark a line here, mark a line here, and then mark a line here as I was holding it in place. That way I knew where everything was as close to line up as possible. So I've got all this in place. I've got my welding triangles holding this. I'm gonna come through, put a couple tacks in here to hold this in place. Then I'll have my wife hold this. I'll tack it in place. Repeat the same process over here.
I get it. I know you tease me, love me for the leisure, only for the easy. You searching for the meaning. Hate the way we treat this. Why you in a rush? Got no business leaving. Why you always leaving? Know you want that repeat. Yeah, it ain't no way around it. We got everything about it. You got your way about it. Not much to say about it. Still have your way around it. They say it was something special.
Man, it makes a world of difference when you can actually see what you're welding.
Inside of my head, know when you're ready. I just wanna know. Tell me it's the real thing. Tell me it's the real thing. I just wanna know. Tell me it's the real thing.
Alright, so as you can tell, I got a different welding helmet. That's because, I don't know if you guys have watched the video where I welded the front bumper and then I welded all the mounts and everything on for it. But I said in that video how it wasn't darkening. And I think it's been doing it for quite a while actually. I just never really realized it until I was welding the other day and I was like, wait a minute, it didn't get dark. So I've been welding for probably 2 months now without it darkening, which is probably what my eyesight's been getting pretty bad lately, so that doesn't help at all. But I went and picked up the new helmet, and guys, world of difference. Now, I'm not a professional welder by any means, but world of difference. Like, nah, that looks like crap. I'm sitting here saying how good it looks. Besides all the spatter from this being a flux core welder, I don't think that's terrible. That's only for being self-taught. But that'll grind down so much easier, so much smoother. But, I mean, almost that side of the bumper's done. So now, we're gonna do this side. I'm just gonna start knocking everything out. So if you guys can tell, that's one of the flat pieces. That's that piece right there. Goes right there. Same way right here. And then this is the wing, which is that wing. So I'm gonna do that same thing here. And then this is our very end piece. These go on the end of the wing. And then these right here go on top. So right here. That way you guys understand where everything goes, but I'm just gonna start knocking stuff out. Start getting everything tacked on there. I actually found a way to do it by myself. So that's what I'm gonna do. Just go ahead, start throwing everything on there basically, and just get it done. So sit back and enjoy.
Knowing that you play the angles, and I'm seeing through your motives. Put the weight down on my shoulder, found a way to hold it. I can't keep my focus, barely keep composure. Hard when I've been coping with all the pressure that I feel. Make it hard to hold my head, make it hard to get to sleep. Like I'm slipping from the edge, struggling to get a breath. Right the wrong to the leg, life is not a guarantee. Niggas die by the clip, self-described and dealing this. Not a way to flee the scene. I've been trying to get a grip on the something that'll be like a feed into a beat. It's how I realize that I'm not the man I wanna be. money go. I've been at it on the low, trapping out a while live. I can see the niggas doing less, we talking planes and maybe seeing you. Pull up on you, let me scoop. Nobody here but me and you. Got a little ring to it, turn that thing fluid in the coupe. Way you look, I know it's real. I'm on my shine. I've been really getting feel. You know why I'm here, don't act like you don't know how I feel. But let me tell you what you mean to me. Slide on me for that meet and greet. Vibe with me under moonshine, sipping moonshine to the new sky. Say's toasted to be raised soaked in the raincoat. Hit the waist quota, I be flossing. I be locked in, what's lost here? All that time me to a target. They be putting on me, I be cautious. Back then I was an adolescent, then I had a lesson. I'm the man now, I got fans now, I'm on cam now. I got plans now, I'm finna branch out. Grew up quick, but never let go this year. I put all of that in my rip. Loose and papers flowing, Vegas, wooden traders. Long hair killer in my villa. Used to play to play.
I'm gonna shoot somebody in the face tonight. Do-da, do-da. I don't fucking do this no more. Do-do-do-da day.
Down for me, you say, hold it all the way down. Hold it down for me, say, hold it all the way down. Say, down for me, hold it down for me. Say, hold it all the way down. Down for me, down for me. Okay. I really grind like it's 10 of me. Saw a trip, I got the
Welding Crocs, they said. It would be fun, they said.
been levitated in the preparation. I've been meditated, I've been hella patient. I'm just tired of waiting. I got right here with my day. From where that crevice be. I've been silent since the left of me. Out here with the sea, really in the field. I'm really on cam now. I got plans now. I'm finna branch out.
Not sure what smells like popcorn. Might be my skin. Might be the floor. I don't know.
Long hair killer in my villa, bitch, I made it. Used to play to play, we made the night. Lay me down, I'ma need you to hold me all the way down. Hold it down for me, you say you down for me. You say hold it all the way down. Hold it down for me, hold it down for me. Say hold it all the way down. Say down for me, hold it down for me. Say hold it all the way down. Hold it down for me. You say you down for me.
How? What? You mean to tell me I paid like $120 for this thing? And it's just held together with glue? That's bullshit. What the frickle frack fuck? Well, everything is welded together. I haven't finished welded everything. And guys, I want to say something real quick. Don't do it like this. You're supposed to actually weld your mounts on first and then weld it on, tack all your pieces up on the truck. I did it this way just because I'm doing this by myself for the most part until I have some help to hold the bumper up and tack it onto the mounts. So I'm just kind of crossing my fingers and hoping that everything lines up.
That they be hella scared. Tryna hold my composure, never pose as no poser. Always stand like a soldier. Every day we get older. Dust that weight off my shoulder. The return of the solar. Never sell out, sure. Hustle your soul over. Used to cop on Wyona. Now I sip on Coronas. But I'm a fucking stoner. I'm in a coma. They can smell the aroma. This should be moving slow-mo. They be loving the logo. Rock it like it's polo.
Alright, well, if you can't tell, my eye is like super irritated. I've got something stuck in my eye. I don't know if it's a piece of dirt, piece of metal, what, but my eye is like super irritated. I've got all of this smoothed down. I haven't done any of this. I'm gonna flip the bumper over to do that. But all of this is done. All of this is done. This is all done. Majority of this I still gotta do in here. I don't know really how I'm gonna do that quite yet. It's kind of a harsh angle, and then I still have to do all that. Just a lot of grinding. I probably won't pick you guys up again until that's done, but I'm done for the night. My eye is like super irritated. I can't keep my eye open. I think I got something stuck in it, but oh well. I'll catch you guys tomorrow. And I had some friends over to help me with getting this mounted into place. The only issue I ran into though is I think it's because of the shop that worked on my truck, and I've said that a lot in this video, but the shop that worked on my truck, I believe, put my bed at too bad of an angle, so this wasn't able to just slide all the way up here where it's supposed to be. So I had to weld it back here, which I mean is fine. If I ever had to brace it or anything, I could just run a little tack over like that, but that's where I had to put it. And with that being the issue, I had to come in and mark out areas. A little bit covered up in spray paint right now. Didn't really think that one through, but we've got this area right here, and then this area right here that has to be trimmed out because they were hitting this railing right here on the bed, which was causing it to not be able to adjust the bumper to make it even. It was sitting about an inch too low on each side. It's about an inch and a half on the passenger side and about an inch on the driver's side. So I've got to trim that bracket so I can angle it up some more and make it even on both sides. But the whole back side is welded, and before I get flamed over this, I was teaching my buddy Trevor how to weld. He's never welded before, so I wanted him to learn on the back side of the bumper. So that's why all this looks like bubble gum. But everything else I welded, so you guys don't flame me in the comments. I was just trying to be a good teacher and a good friend. He's never welded before and he wanted to learn. So I was like, you know what, go ahead and weld on the back side of this. Doesn't matter, I can throw a couple little welds over top of it. That way it's still braced properly. But he got to learn somewhat. But tomorrow we're gonna flip this thing over, finish sanding everything down, flat disc everything, then throw it on the truck. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video a little bit more. It's more of a time-lapse style video instead of me doing a lot of talking. I'm trying to make my videos more action-packed, of more stuff going on instead of me doing a lot of talking. I made a poll in the community tab if you guys haven't seen that, if you guys like watching longer videos or shorter videos, and you guys all said longer, and a couple of the comments talked about how you guys don't like longer videos if the person does a lot of talking. You like longer videos if it's a lot more action-packed. So that's what I'm gonna try and do, put more of my videos as time lapses and more of me doing stuff and less talking. So pick you guys up tomorrow.
She brainy, but them jeans looking like paint. I gotta bless her. Niggas talk a whole lot, knowing damn well they really can't press us. I notated on leaflet. I'm really up a few levels with it. Like way out the way from them. Can't see me, you can't meddle with us. E and J in my Earl Grey hood bunched up with the cheese eggs and a dumb face, no stunner shade still turned up. Been had it poppin' in broad day, that's Avi. Flower child from the sun rays, but I run fade, got a punch drunk. My providence, they don't love us, they rather treat us like an animal. They wonder why we on 8. Escaping shit, I'm off the cannabis. Middle fingers in tandem, going tantrum, yelling 12 with a big smile, young phantom. Hi mom, I'm on camera. Coming live from the mud pit, we don't take post beef for granted. I plan to keep it stress-free, live and die young, I leave it on the canvases. Split up some with my better half, trade day like it's a holiday. My shit on dumb flame to the wheels still on road rage. On dumb flame to the wheels fall.
Hours of sanding later and we are just about done. So I've got to come back in and patch a couple of these little spots, like right in here that you guys can see, those little spots. And all these little holes and imperfections I'm going to come back and just tack up with the welder. But besides that, everything is smoothed down. You guys want to know something? I messed up. I messed up big time. So you guys see the move bumper box is gone. Today was trash day. I took it out. I thought it was empty, but now I can see that one of my clevis mounts was inside it, and so was one of my light bar mounts. Won't be doing clevis mounts on it. That sucks. I can make a light bar mount. Oh man, that's frustrating. Always check your boxes before you throw them away. I wish I would have noticed this like 2 hours ago when the trash truck came. That sucks. Oh well, nothing I can do about it now. So we're gonna fill some holes. Hopefully get this thing painted soon and get put on the truck. Alright guys, ooh, out of focus. There we go. We got the bumper all painted. It's completely done. It's ready to go back on the truck. And here's a quick sneak peek to the next video. We got some flush mount pods from Northlight that are gonna be going in these cutouts. So luckily I didn't need the pod mount that I threw away. So that comes in handy. But we're gonna do that on the next video. I'm gonna let this thing dry overnight. It's been drying for about 4 hours now, so it's completely dry to the touch, but I don't want to put it out overnight. It's supposed to rain tonight, and I don't want any hard water spots to get on it or anything like that. So we're gonna just let it sit in here overnight. Tomorrow morning, my girlfriend's gonna help me put it on the truck and get it all bolted down, and we'll be set. Alright guys, well we finally have the finished product for the bumper, and putting this on made me realize how uneven the bed of this truck is. So I don't know if it's the bed, if it's the leaf springs, the lift shackles, what it is, but you guys can kind of see it at this angle how much higher this corner is than this corner. It's actually very noticeable. It's like a solid inch difference. So we tried to line the bumper up the best we could. The bumper's actually dead even right now, but since the bed is so uneven, we've got a bigger gap right here versus right here. But I tried to, you know, tweak it just a little bit so it wasn't as noticeable, because it looked weird with the bumper being level but the bed being uneven, and it just looked like everything was leaning. So I think I've got it as close as I can without it being super noticeable. But this thing looks absolutely sick. So if you guys want a move bumper, I have a link down below that you can click that will automatically save you guys $25 off any orders $495 or more, or you can use my code Aaron Cates and it works the same exact way. So if you guys want a bumper, I strongly suggest getting one. And now Move has partnered up with Northlights. That will be the next video you guys see of this truck, is installing all the Northlights on it. We've got some flush mounts for the rear, we've got a light bar and 2 sets of pods for the front. You guys aren't going to want to miss that. It's going to be a great video installing everything. We're going to actually have reverse lights that are actually hooked up and everything. But I'm telling you guys, this is the best company to work with. Very, very small owned. You would not realize how small owned Move truly is. And I love helping small owned American businesses like Gorilla Car Care, like Move Bumpers. But this thing officially looks sick. We've got the Move bumper on the front and we've got the Move bumper on the rear. I'm so happy with it. I can't complain at all. So hopefully I get to see you guys at Toys for Tots this weekend, and hopefully you guys get to see this monster of a truck. I'm happy with it. I'm so happy with it. I cannot complain. This thing looks fantastic. Huge shout out to Move for getting these bumpers put on this truck. So this is the big Move truck. Thank you guys for watching the video. If you enjoyed this video, please drop a like on it. If you enjoyed the longer content, a lot more B-roll and a lot more action scenes, please let me know by liking the video and dropping a comment down below and let me know. I'm trying to improve videos for you guys. The channel's been doing actually very, very bad lately as for views, subscribers, all of it. It's actually not doing very well. So I'm trying to improve my content for you guys. I'm trying to find out what you guys enjoy. So if I'm doing something you guys don't like, please let me know. If you want to see something or you enjoy what I'm doing, please let me know as well. And if you haven't already and you're watching this video and you've watched multiple of my videos, please take the couple seconds to hit the subscribe button. It really changes the performance on YouTube. It really does help me a lot more than you might realize. I'll catch you guys in the next one. See ya.